Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 3 of Dexter New Blood. What'd you think of the last episode?
Last episode was chaotic.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, there's a lot of moving parts, and the fact that the search party was right on top of Dexter's property, and essentially he had them set up right on top of the body.
Yeah.
Was crazy.
Yeah, that was a big reveal. I mean, we thought the body was in the lake, but it's under the fire pit.
Right. So I don't know if anybody's really gonna be able to find it.
It doesn't feel like that's a great place to have it. So I feel like that's still going to be an issue. He's gonna have to more permanently get rid of this body away from his property.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we had to deal with Harrison and, you know, Dexter told him the truth minus a few things.
A few minor details.
A few minor details. We still had the other serial killer that's trapping women. At least we're thinking it's a serial killer.
Yeah, maybe not a killer. We don't know.
We don't know what he's doing with the women.
Yeah.
A ton of stuff still. You know, this show in 2 episodes has jam-packed a lot of problems. And some of them are not even necessarily related to Dexter.
Right.
The issues between the indigenous people. So just a ton of stuff in this show.
Yeah, and I feel like watching the edit, I'm more inclined to say that this kidnapper might actually be Clancy Brown. I know we were leaning more towards the old rich guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just him being missing for like a lot of the time when he knew that there was a woman that was kidnapped and his son went missing and he was gone for like a day. So I don't know.
I'm skeptical of just random people. Like his boss at the shop.
Oh no, I like him.
I don't know. I don't trust anyone now. Now that I'm like watching through the edits, I'm like, man, I don't know what to believe. I did make a comment last reaction that I don't think Dexter killed like an innocent person.
We were very quickly corrected.
Yeah, tons of innocent people, it seems like. But that's okay. It's
not.
Dexter.
I mean, not tons. A handful.
A handful. That's to be expected. When you're killing the amount that Dexter's killing, there's gonna be some error.
Yeah, I mean, he's still human.
But that's okay. We forgive him. But yeah, so a ton going on, and I'm really excited to get into the 3rd episode.
Yeah, me too.
So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
Jim.
So satisfying.
I'm gonna find him. It's the last thing I do.
I didn't notice like the actual face last time.
Right? Yeah, the head is just chilling there.
Well, maybe not so much privacy.
Not anymore.
Looking for someone who's literally under their feet. All because I made one tiny mistake and killed someone.
Just a tiny mistake.
Now I need to search for a way to get everyone off my land.
He's got to like take a piece of the body and throw it somewhere or something like that.
Meeting with the school principal, first day.
You don't think it's better for him to think it's missing?
The whole person's
The
missing?
body's
Yeah.
missing?
Or eaten by wolves.
I'm the assistant coach of the high school team. You should try out.
Cool.
Teaches you personal growth, confidence, mental toughness.
We're going back to the station. There's been a break in the case.
What happened?
Talk later, Jim.
Huh.
What do you think it is? You think they found the body?
We'll find out soon enough.
I mean, they definitely did not.
Found something maybe? Or talked to someone?
Oh, that was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Someone seemed to look like they were escaping from something.
He went from a 3.8 down to a 1.2, back to a 3.0.
I'm not exactly sure.
Gonna have to ask him.
Stepmom died.
Who did you move to Miami with?
Placed in the foster care system.
And where were you? Yeah. Why don't you tell them why you left your...
Oh, wow.
Deb.
Jim had no way of reaching me. It's not his fault.
Harrison keeps covering for him.
I'm Miss Silvera, the science teacher here.
¿De dónde eres?
Puerto Rico.
She's a teacher?
I lived in Argentina for a few years.
Was she the one smoking when Dexter was panicking in his car?
No, I don't think so.
Reservation Land Management has footage of Matt Caldwell shooting that deer.
Oh.
There were cameras out there. What did they even need them for?
Oh my God.
Hopefully he was on... No, he was...
Right, pretty much right next to him.
Yeah.
This has to be a very generous camera angle to Dexter.
We need you to clear something up for us.
Happy to.
Oh.
Heat signatures?
Does that look like the rifle you sold to Matt?
Thank God it's only heat signature.
Leopold's scope is just like the one I sold Matt.
Well, this confirms that Matt shot the deer.
20 seconds earlier.
Earlier?
This is Dexter.
He's heading for the same spot as the first guy. There's a blind spot.
Oh, thank God.
This system is set up for animal tracking, not crime surveillance.
And the whole time you had a suspect on your fucking nose?
If this guy did something to Matt, we'll find him.
This guy?
Licenses, we sell them at the store. I could make a list. Which I won't be on.
Maybe he wasn't out there alone.
Wow, Dexter lucked out so much right there.
I mean, but that's still not good for him.
No, it's not good at all, but it's better than actual footage.
Who's Ethan?
That ball sack over there.
Oh, come on.
Hey, you should see the shit he sends her. Somebody's in love.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up to tease him.
Well, let's see how Harrison handles bad guys.
That's true. I thought those jocks were cool in the first episode.
So did I, yeah.
Hopefully this will help point you guys in the right direction.
I was calling off the search after the first day. What was I thinking?
No.
If I learned anything, it's that people don't just disappear.
Damien?
Who's Damien?
Damien's a mess.
Good. Dexter likes that.
Do you mind if I watch you work the scene?
Hey, I'm coming too. My son they're looking for.
Great.
Don't disturb the corpus delicti. It's Latin for body of evidence.
Poor guy.
He does seem like the big guns, though, here.
Yeah.
Some of the blood coagulated differently than the rest. See if it came from the deer or if it's human.
Oh no.
Exactly what I would have done.
Blood is the body's
Truth.
Oh no. He might be better than he looks.
It's human. Someone may have mixed it in with the deer's blood so we'd overlook it.
So what, somebody attacked Matt because of that stupid deer?
Damien, what do you think happened?
Come on, Damien. Fail me now.
The victim came from over there. The attacker from over there.
Oh shit.
Right around here where the deer was shot, there's some sort of
Damien, why? You're supposed to fail.
backwards, hitting his head right about.
Oh.
Oh, the rock.
Must have been removed after the attack.
This guy's too good.
Somebody committed an attack, then tried to cover it up.
I've gotten rusty in my abstinence.
Yeah, super rusty.
Still don't know whose blood this is. We need to establish that first. If it's a match, it will confirm that it's Matt.
Can they just do it right here, right now?
Well, no, they probably have to take it back to test, but...
Man, this is so bad for Dexter.
It's Principal Strode. It's about Harrison.
Great.
Harrison scored higher than any student has ever scored.
You had me come all the way down here to tell me how great my kid is?
I believe while test was gone, Harrison used his cell phone to look up answers.
I did not.
I think Harrison's just super smart.
You accusing me of lying, Jim?
Jim.
No.
I'm happy to proctor the exam again.
I did not cheat.
Then you'll prove it.
Thanks for having my back.
Dexter has too many problems. I mean, Dexter's brilliant, so it makes sense his son is brilliant.
He's had a rough life.
So he's had to learn a lot of experience.
Search dogs.
Yeah, should be here tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Hoping it's not too late.
It's not.
Those dogs are gonna find it.
Those dogs are gonna walk a straight line from the crime scene to your fucking fire pit.
Stop.
You gonna kill me? Again?
What are you doing in there?
All yours.
Retook the test, got a higher score than the first time.
That's great. Congrats.
He's failing at being a dad right now.
I'm afraid it's a match. I'm sorry.
You made my son out to be some kind of criminal.
I wasn't wrong about that.
He did shoot the deer.
I know you're grieving. And
Just call me when you have an actual lead.
I mean, Kurt is rightfully upset, but also his son's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he's kind of a piece of shit. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
He might be even worse than
He might even be worse, yeah.
Too. I feel like Harrison's definitely gonna wake up, right?
I think Harrison's been through enough and is smart enough to handle the truth about Dexter.
When I is unfair, I sleep beneath the...
Okay, so just getting a piece.
Who wish to conquer pain.
Hopefully Dexter realizes how rusty he is, and he's extra careful this time.
Are those cameras still not?
Oh, right. Is a camera just watching him do all of this? I mean, he's just making this scent everywhere.
Oh.
Oh, taking the trail back up to the road.
First the glove, now the scent.
Wow, she tore that room apart. Probably trying desperately to get out.
This does look like a big hand.
Yeah, big hand, bigger body.
That doesn't look like him.
That doesn't look like Kurt?
Yeah. No, never mind.
Ugh. Is he like the hunt? He got all ready to go outside. And just opened up the door for her. It's like a game to him. Oh. This is what we saw in the intro. Oh my god.
Hunters get up way too early.
He's close enough that he just heard that?
He's close to Dexter. I mean, a gunshot's loud, but... that sounds like Kurt's, like, deep voice.
Yeah.
Especially the shitty news about his son. Maybe that's him blowing off steam.
I'm sorry I wasn't here.
I learned how to take care of myself.
Always like little tiny chaps.
Yeah.
Drive me or should I walk?
Why not? Not like it's been a long night or anything.
Blow his mats.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Bummer.
I interview everyone who saw Matt in the days before you went missing, so I just need to ask you a few questions. Appreciate that. Oh.
He's too lovable.
Saw you signed up for wrestling. Real men are made on the mat. All right, see you soon.
Except for the 3 kids he already has who are shitheads.
True.
Police dogs. I hope they have as much fun running around the woods as I did last night.
How good are these dogs?
Go!
They're all just going everywhere. Who is this strolling up?
Hometown hunk, larger-than-life personality.
Are you a friend of Matt's?
Just a citizen activist.
What? Hometown hunk?
Hot cop. You can totally get it. Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi.
An activist.
Have a good...
Was she wearing high heel snow boots?
No time for naps, bro. That false scent trail was smart, but it's not going to throw them off forever. I know.
Deb, come on.
Little Fargo, don't you think? None of these places are gonna work long term.
Deb is having so much fun in this series so far.
Are you planning on fucking killing again?
All I want is everyone off my property and a chance to make things right with Harrison.
Oh, there's gotta be the dead body, right?
Yeah. What does he do with his bodies?
Clearly washes them and dresses them. Ugh.
Is he full on like embalming this body?
Yeah, so what is that, a mortician?
Yeah.
Who's the town mortician? Dexter's gonna have to deal with a real psycho.
It's always that music.
Johnny couldn't have hurt the Caldwell kid because he's been sick with the flu.
Please don't make this about Iris.
Is she dead?
Iris? I mean, we've heard about Iris before.
Right.
So maybe it's a childhood best friend now? All right, good job, Harrison.
Caitlin's not real.
What?
Zach's been catfishing you.
Why are you telling me this?
Because guys like Zach shouldn't always be top of the food chain.
Interesting.
But clearly Harrison's has something against bad guys. I mean, who wouldn't?
Fred's tavern and again at his party. Any of the exchanges heated? You identified the rifle Matt used. Can you give me any help with this one?
Ooh, the other guy.
Literally him.
So it's probably a Remington 700. Over 100 of them in this town alone.
Where were you?
In my cabin.
And you were there all day?
Until I went to work, yeah.
This doesn't feel good.
No.
I really need to get to this tour.
We're good. Painless, huh?
Are we good?
No. That guy does not trust him at all.
The old iron mine. It's remote, plenty big. I think it's just right.
But they're getting all the way over there, right?
Yeah.
Is it all right if I go help with the search?
I was about to suggest that myself.
How could you not trust this guy?
I don't know.
Do it.
They're gonna know it's Harrison.
Ethan's got a new pick for his girl.
Yeah, they're literally standing together right there.
Yeah.
Ethan's that.
Oh, Harrison, time to jump.
Leave Ethan alone. What?
Yeah, what?
What's going on? Need a ride?
Damn, Harrison's got a lot of Dexter in him.
Coach Logan said I made the wrestling team. I'll see you guys on the mat.
That was brutal.
So what the hell was that fight in the hallway?
Ethan told me they've been torturing him since elementary school.
Where'd you learn how to do that anyway? Looks like some real UFC shit.
Grabbed his neck.
Up a few things in foster homes. Why, you freaked out?
No.
More like turned on.
Mom asked me to pick up some stuff for dinner from the butcher.
I got nowhere to be.
Wait, so is that the guy that he just stroked? Is that her boyfriend?
I'm pretty sure it is.
You're Jim Lindsay's kid?
That's what they say.
I cannot believe they're gonna treat this amazing creature like roadkill.
We should do something before they do.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's already dead. What you doing?
I don't know.
A 3-mile hike up to the iron mine, because I just don't get out enough.
So what's the deal with you and your dad?
It's not worth going into. What's the deal with you and yours?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Awkward.
My birth mom? Nothing. Abandoned me right after I was born. Angela is my mom.
Okay, so at least she knows.
So I wonder if Iris
Is her mom.
but went missing.
Right.
Ran away.
Ran away, went missing, whatever it is.
Radiator hose split. Gotta replace it.
You know how to do this shit?
Made me learn how to change a tire as soon as I got my learner's permit.
She just have an extra
Hose?
hose in her car.
Great. No bars.
They're definitely gonna run into someone.
The number's in my phone.
Uh-oh. I don't like her being alone here. Uh-oh. If it's this guy, then she's in a lot of trouble. If it's not, she's fine.
Want to be helpful? Stop fucking up the planet.
You know, I find it funny that you hate me so much. Stay safe.
I feel like he's too obvious.
He's too small, I think.
Yeah, like short and thin.
What was that about?
Just Edward Olson being a billionaire.
It just does not seem like a good idea.
No. Holy crap.
Can you imagine? He got trapped in there.
It is way too dark. That is a deep hole.
Yeah.
This'll work.
Holy crap. Maybe he just feeds Matt to that bear.
In pieces.
In pieces.
Hey, you, what's up?
Just seeing if you want to come over for dinner tonight. You think I feel like cooking for Audrey and Harrison? Audrey invited him over. If you don't want to come, it's okay.
I'll come.
Jeez. Poor Dexter.
What's up, Eth?
I wanted to thank you for today.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I got a bunch of drawings of those assholes.
Oh no, Ethan. Oh.
What, do you like the Punisher or something?
They'd be fucking scared of me if I was, huh?
That's super bad.
Bears, dogs.
And Rusty's dog spent the day literally barking up the wrong tree.
Can you believe Molly Park is in Iron Lake?
Who's Molly Park?
Oh.
She was in the store today.
So she's a podcaster?
I mean, she has like 1 million followers on Instagram.
Oh no, this is a lot of attention.
I'll text you my top 5. Even though it's dead, it still deserves dignity.
I agree. This is me on your side.
Harrison doesn't know what that's like.
A family in Iron Lake. I don't want to lose this.
Jim would drive his truck and move the body.
What?
Move the deer's body, right? Your truck bed's big enough?
Because I already told them you'd be doing it tonight.
Tonight?
Oh my god, Dexter just gets no rest. I mean, Dexter really liked this deer too.
Humans have always dealt with death through rituals. Guess mine are just a little unique. 10 feet and 1,000 miles away from my own son.
Yeah.
I should have stood up for you. From now on, this is me on your side.
Thanks, Dad.
Whoa.
Dad. My new favorite word.
Oh.
That's so cute.
I only wish the rest of my problems would go up in smoke. Wait a minute.
Is he gonna bring the body there? What is this?
Finally, rid of Matt's body for good.
Where'd you burn this? It can't be that easy.
No, yeah, where is he?
Jeez, Matt's ashes just getting spread all over town.
What if it's not the killing that got me in trouble? What if it's the not killing?
No, Dexter. Oh no.
He's alive. Maddie's alive. He called me. And we had the best talk.
What?
We FaceTime. I actually saw the face of the son that I thought had lost.
Is any of this real?
Why don't you let me give you a ride home?
Matt's ashes. I bet this is the closest Matt and Kurt have ever been.
Oh my gosh, this is dark. His son's ashes are literally falling on him.
Hey, my Maddie's alive. Can you believe it?
Actually, no. And why would he lie?
Yeah. He's gonna actively be stopping the investigation by saying that he spoke with him.
I have no idea what's going on. All right, that was episode 3 of Dexter New Blood. What'd you think?
I mean, I'm still really liking this series.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it's a really great follow-up to, you know, the first 8 seasons. And I think in doing the time jump, they've just developed Dexter so well. It seems very realistic for what would really happen between the times.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying it. I think there is a ton going on though.
There is so much. Every episode is just like, here's another plot line or story or something.
I feel like we should first start with Harrison and Ethan.
Harrison and Ethan. Harrison's showing a lot of characteristics of Dexter.
But also not.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at it, I guess, at any direction, but he went after the bad guys.
Yeah.
Used violence.
True.
Pretty quickly to intimidate them.
Yeah.
And then when Ethan showed those pictures, Harrison wasn't really like, oh shit, or anything. Like, Harrison was actually like, oh, okay. He didn't seem to have a problem. And
no, I think he did.
Really? I did not think he had a problem with those photos at all.
I took it as him, like, realizing, okay, there's something more wrong with this kid. Like, I need to play it off like we're cool.
I would hope that's the direction, because the way I took it, Harrison was just like, oh, you're like the Punisher, huh? And then just kind of like smiled a little bit, and then that was it. And those were very graphic photos. Yeah. And that was Punisher. That was him with armor and guns. I mean, I know it's the Punisher, but that's school shooter vibes.
Yeah.
And that's very bad.
Yeah, and I mean, he said that he's been bullied by these same guys since elementary school.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of no pun intended, ammo within himself to want to react to all of that now that he has kind of like a
buddy
protector.
Yeah, and a protector. I mean, those images were directed at those specific individuals, not necessarily anyone other than the people who were actively bullying him.
Right.
But still, that was terrible. Hopefully, I hope it's what you're saying, that Harrison is a little now hesitant and put off with what Ethan just showed.
Yeah, no, I definitely got the impression that he was very skeptical of it. But I mean, if you were in a situation like that, I feel like if you panicked, you're just going to push him away.
Yeah, and end up as one of those drawings.
Right. So I feel like he kind of needed to stay calm in order for him to kind of gather everything and be like, okay, how serious is this?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping, because Harrison does seem like a good person. I mean, obviously, probably should never stoop to violence, all that, but they were really horrible to him.
Yeah, no, they were horrible, and they were coming after him, so he had to step in front of Ethan.
Yeah, it was just, it was a lot. So I feel like it's gonna get very tense in the wrestling ring.
Matt,
whatever you do for wrestling. So I think there's going to be a lot of tension there, and it should be really interesting considering that Aubrey is dating one of these guys.
Right. Like the main
very
guy.
Odd. Yeah.
That's going to be a huge problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a connection coming between Harrison and Aubrey. And Harrison, it displays very incredible intelligence, like Dexter.
Yeah.
So he's still showing that he can, I don't want to say manipulate people, but he's very good in social settings.
Yes.
He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
He knows how to handle himself physically, and he has no problem getting physical. And he hasn't necessarily been disturbed or shied away from either the crime scene, the bloody crime scene with the deer, or possibly Ethan's stuff.
Right.
So that's a lot
to
be kind of Dexter-y. So I don't know. I think as the episodes go, we might see more and more similarities between Dexter and Harrison.
I'm afraid you're right. I'm hoping he won't go that far. Like, he has like kind of the vigilante type personality without getting
Dexter was definitely
murdery.
Yeah, Dexter was definitely more murdery that turned into kind of vigilante a little bit.
Yeah, like he needed to
channel the murder
with Harry's rules.
And Harrison's more hopefully just trying to be a good guy. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that plays out, but it's getting pretty interesting with Harrison.
Yeah, and I mean, I literally shed a tear at the end when he called him Dad.
Oh yeah.
Like, that was the sweetest thing.
And for Dexter to be like, Dad, that's my new favorite word.
I know, I loved it. I loved it so much. So I'm excited to see how this blossoms, but also like, there's a reason that Dexter left. Like, things are gonna get messy for him to have a son if he can't control his urges.
I mean, we've seen it in this episode. Dexter gets pulled in a million different directions.
Yeah.
Going to dinner and going to the police station and going to the school while trying to hide a body. And
not getting any sleep.
Yeah, not getting any sleep, trying to face a bear and dogs. And like, Dexter's world is just a nightmare right now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that I know Deb is essentially Dexter's like conscious.
Yeah.
But the actress, I forgot her name, who plays Deb, she's having such a fun time in these first 3 episodes.
The wood chipper scene.
That was great.
Yeah.
So she brings so much comedy, yet very intense moments with Dexter kind of struggling with what's going on. So I think that's a fantastic element that they've kind of continued, but it's still super strong.
Yeah. So I think that it's pretty much known now that Clancy Brown is this kidnapper, murderer, hunter.
I would want to say yes, but I'm still gonna hold off. But yeah, I mean, it does seem like it's a bigger guy who's like tall and wide. Even when they just focused on the breathing, it was very deep kind of breathing like Clancy Brown would make, or Kurt. But the most surprising thing was how close that gunshot was to Dexter. We don't really know exactly where Dexter was in that moment, but he could not have been very far. I know it's a small town.
Yeah.
And I know guns can be very loud, especially at nighttime. If there are no other sounds, it could definitely travel. But I think that was meant to be a clue of how close that was. Because Dexter was like, oh, wow, I would hate to be animal in the morning, like these hunters
Prey.
get up so early.
Yeah.
So it was definitely called out that Dexter heard that shot.
Right. While he was out there. I'm very suspicious of the end of this episode. Not in the way that Dexter is. He was talking about, oh, why would he be covering this up or whatever. I kind of have this like weird feeling that he knows that it was Dexter.
Yeah, he's got to know something. Like there has to be obviously a lot more information why he would lie about his son being alive and be out drinking and celebrating, and maybe specifically targeting Dexter to get into his car.
And like, what if he wasn't drunk?
Right, if he's just pretending.
Yeah, and what if he wasn't, like, he's just putting on a front that he's celebrating for Dexter to see if he shows, like, relief or...
Yeah.
I am more suspicious of that, though, than anything. Like, I'm not taking that at face value.
No, that was incredibly strange.
Yeah.
And it was also incredibly strange how Dexter disposed of the body. It was just...
Out of nowhere, he just...
Yeah, it's like,
it?
Oh yeah, why don't I just burn it? And it's like, where did you burn this? We didn't see where he was. What is this used for? Like an outside furnace? Is this common maybe for like a small town or something? Like is that where they bring bodies, like animal carcasses or something for hunting or something? Like that just seemed so out of nowhere and strange and random to the point where I almost thought that entire ending was like a dream sequence of Dexter just like passed down his car because he's so sleep deprived.
Right.
Like it almost seemed too unbelievable that he perfectly found a way to dispose of Matt's body, and the one person who was so obsessed with finding Matt is now completely off the trail.
Right.
So it was almost like, what?
You're right. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot going on at the end there, so I'm very excited for the next episode because I want to see where this is going. Like, we're, 3 episodes in now? This is only 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So we still have quite a bit to go, but it was odd how perfect that all kind of worked out. And considering, like, burning a body is not, like, weird. Like, most people are cremated or buried.
Right.
So it's not like it was like he had this brilliant idea because of the
fire pit with the deer.
Right, the bonfire that they had. So...
I mean, he's been living in this town for a while. Like, if that was an option, I would have to have imagined that he had already thought about that and crossed it off his list or something.
Right. That did seem way too easy, though.
Yeah. So there has been some easy stuff in the first, 2 episodes that we just kind of chalked it up to the show trying to get through as much information as possible. But then this episode, it was just so bad in the beginning that it kind of erased all of the good stuff from the first 2 episodes. But then it kind of ended with it being too perfect. Yeah. So I feel like we're going to have this transition of it being like, hey, everything's great this episode. And the next episode's like, everything's terrible.
Yeah.
So I feel like next episode, it's going to be a bad one. Because I feel like you're onto something with Kurt knowing more than he does. And he's putting on a show for whatever reason. And this burning of the body can't be as perfect as it is.
No, I definitely think maybe Kurt is planning to take this into his own hands now. And that's why he wants investigators off the case. Like maybe he's going to move from kidnapping and hunting these women to hunting Dexter.
If it is Kurt who likes that hunting aspect, because that wasn't like...
It wasn't even really a hunt, though. He just released her.
He just kind of released her, but it wasn't like he went into the room and killed her. Like, he still wanted that thrill of watching someone run away and potentially escape.
Then what is he doing with them?
Yeah, he's clearly, like, embalming them.
Yeah.
Or preparing them for something.
Yeah.
And it focused on, like, dress clothes and stuff, so... Is there literally just a room somewhere with a bunch of dead women who are all embalmed to stay preserved in dress clothes?
Yeah, it was odd. I thought it was like pajamas.
Pajamas, yeah. Pajamas.
A lot of questions still. I feel like this is still very messy, and it's all gonna stem from Dexter's first kill. I mean, he did not think that through. This is causing a lot of issues.
Oh yeah. No, this show for sure has more problems than I can even count for like every character.
Yeah.
I assume at some point some of these problems are going to have to be resolved or thinned down or something, because right now everyone's in a shit show.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited for the next episode.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.